Now all eyes set on Game 5. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Hi everyone, Kevin. You take a look at the Thunder. Greg looking to assume command of this series. It's appeared to be pretty evenly matched though thus far.
But they're the higher seed, and this is when that comes into play. In essence, a 3-game series now with 2 of those at home. They gotta like their chances.
And that one's good, Champagnie. Champagnie's got the first points on the scoreboard for San Antonio. Here's Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, and it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room. I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Guys, back over to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Barnes is checked in for San Antonio. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Dort wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Dort's got 5 minutes.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Wembanyama. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. And Williams, here we go. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, nice job there from Hogan. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Count that one for Dort.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous Alexander.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Here's Williams. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. The Spurs with the lead. And Fox gets it to go.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Here's Champagnie. 7 points in the game. The kick out to Fox. Here's Castle. Here's Wembanyama. And it's San Antonio with another.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Here's Joe. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside for Wembanyama. From the arc. Rebound by Wallace. And we're trailing by 3. Williams attacking, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Spurs lead by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
They double-team Johnson, and that one drops. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
Well, that's where Johnson does most of his scoring. He's very effective down low.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Castle. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Thunder. They trail by 1. Come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
That shot, the 3, is very volatile. On games when it's falling, you can beat anyone, but when you're leaning on it and you go cold, tough sweating.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Kevin, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Harper wide open. They get the rebound. Pass to Castle. Lets the 3 fly. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. The Spurs also changing it up. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And it's Fox in for Harper. Wallace outside. The 3 knocks down the 3 ball. Wallace has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on. Whoa!
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Nobody near Barnes. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Spurs lead by 1. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Castle. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Shea hits him outside.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
The 3 from Barnes. And Castle now top of the key. Vassell wide open. Nailed from 3-point land. Vassell's got 5 now.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
Pass to Castle. Fox kicks to Barnes. Spurs passing it around. And here's Vassell from the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Here's Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
SGA from outside, and that one released in time, but no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Spurs leading by just one. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
I like their follow-through on the offensive end, not taking the shots and walking away. They're hunting for those second-chance opportunities there.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, they've got a chance to retake a lead in the series, and a hometown crowd eager to help. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. We've seen Stephon Castle having a really great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. Kicks it out to Holmgren. From past the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Castle. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities. That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. "90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Wembanyama for three. The Thunder leading by 4. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Fox. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Vassell. And he lays it straight in. Vassell's got 10.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game. But they might need someone else to step up as well.
Bucket is good.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wembanyama's got his 3rd basket of the night. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Lays it up off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 6.
looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And that one's good, Jim Penny.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. For Hartenstein. Hollis comes in for Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes is checked in for Vistell.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in the second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
And he banks in the layup. Wallace has got the lead up to 7 now for Oklahoma City.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Fox. It counts. And the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
And it's Wallace penetrating. Misses from short range.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And that one's good, Barnes. 5 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Joe. And wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Spurs trail by 3. Cornette passes to Harden. Here's Barnes. Wiggins with the block. Mitchell with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Here's Joe. Connects from three-point range. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, their shot block. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for the Thunder. Mitchell dishes to Williams. On the wing, Wiggins. And the 3 off target. Here's Fox. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Joe Good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Mitchell. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Oh, free ball, Wembanyama!
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
I like when Dort takes initiative because he's capable of compromising defenders on the drive.
Free throw good, George. Oh, free throws good from George.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Nice execution down low.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
The Thunder with the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Knocks down the three.
Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's got any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
And that's who you want to go to with the game on the line.
Oh, Gilgeous-Alexander slams it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Outside, Fox. Vassell. The three goes down.
Well, they needed a bucket right there, and it's Vassell who answers the call.
Got it to go off the glass.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Wembanyama. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5.
I really think Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those mold-breaking players who changes the game of basketball.
And good, aggressive basketball in that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Count it!
Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
Spurs trail by 6. Now Castle. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the three.
Even in his rookie season, it's easy to see Castle's leadership.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Here's Dort. Holmgren fires. The response triple. Answers back.
No, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
He gets it to go.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts.
And they go to the intentional foul. Here's SGA, and he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
A three-pointer. Good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Outside Fox to take the lead, and down goes the three.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
one-hander. It's good.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Vassell. It falls.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
They've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.